A man goes to a marriage counselor all by himself. Confused, the marriage counselor says, "This is quite odd as usually this works better when both partners attend therapy together. Since you already paid for this session, I guess we'll just have to pretend she is here and role play. I'll be your wife." The man instantly stiffens up and looks very nervous. "Honey, are you not happy in our marriage?" "I can't complain about that." "Is it the relations?" "I can't complain about that either." "Well, is it the way I treat you?" "Nope. Definitely can't complain about that." Getting frustrated about the lack of any insight, the counselor breaks character and says, "I don't think this is really going anywhere without your wife present. Why don't you bring her with you?" "No, that won't work at all. It has to be just you and me. No role playing either." "Well, why is that?" "To you, I can complain." Thomas is 32 years old and he is still single. One day a friend asked, "Why aren't you married? Can't you find a woman who will be a good wife?" Thomas replied, "Actually, I've found many women I wanted to marry, but when I bring them home to meet my parents, my mother doesn't like them." His friend thinks for a moment and says, "I've got the perfect solution, just find a girl who's just like your mother." A few months later they meet again and his friend says, "Did you find the perfect girl? Did your mother like her?" With a frown on his face, Thomas answers, "Yes, I found the perfect girl. She was just like my mother." "You were right, my mother liked her very much." The friend said, "Then what's the problem?" They had lived together in the backwoods for over 50 years. To celebrate their 50th anniversary, he took her to a large city and they checked into a plush hotel. She said to the bellman, "We refuse to settle for such a small room. No windows, no bed, and no air conditioning." "But, madam," replied the bellman. "Don't but madam me," she continued. "You can't treat us like we're a couple of fools just because we don't travel much, and we've never been to the big city, and never spent the night at a hotel. I'm going to complain to the manager." "Madam," the bellman said, "this isn't your room, this is the elevator." If you liked this one, then please subscribe for more jokes.